County Commissioner candidate number 7. Number 7.
Countywide.
What an honor. It is so exciting for me to be here. This motivates me, seeing all of you fine people under the sun here for a unifying purpose. We're here unified, and that alone should motivate us, but there's a lot that we have to look forward to. I want to start with a verse from Psalm 133. How good and pleasant it is when brothers live together in unity. We are all brothers and sisters. We may have different backgrounds, different jobs, different businesses, but we are one and the same. And that is why we are here today. My name is Faruk. I'm a candidate for Wake County Commissioner. We are running countywide. Thank you. There are 3 other patriots, amazing people that are running alongside of me. Greg Jones, Karen Weathers, and Steve Hale. And we encourage and hope that you will continue to support us and spread the word among your friends and neighbors. Because my friends, let me tell you, I am scared. I'm concerned. I'm an immigrant. I came here many years ago with my family looking for a better life. But there's things that I'm seeing today that I know are against the will of the people. I'm seeing things that I never thought I would see in the United States. And for that reason, we must become active and make a commitment to change things for the better. We must stand in unity, not form together just by our politics. We must stand in unity. This unity formed through our morals, our integrity, and our faith. To me, it looks like those in power, particularly those in certain leadership roles in the media and the big government, they want to split us up. They want to divide us. They want to break up that unity that brings us all here together today. When we do that, they've got us fighting one another as we see some of the people barking up and down the street because we're holding a Trump flag. They're angered by that. That's what the media and the big government bureaucrats want to see. We can't let them succeed with that. They spend our money, they make poor decisions behind our back, and leave us with little choice other than action. And that's why we are here. Fear is a natural response when we see things that we're concerned that might affect our families or our livelihoods. I'm afraid. But we don't run away, do we?
Nope.
That's not our makeup. And that is not the makeup of Americans. We have a history of fighting what is just for justice and for what is right. It is in our culture. It's embedded in our cultures. And so we must now act, as I've stated. In my way, I'm fighting back. I'm running for office. And the county commissioner does a number of things: control the budget and have influence over the budget for the school board, the sheriff's department. Zoning and regulations are in our purview. That's why it's important you know who is out there representing you. If the people say that are running for office that they're out running for our interests, but they're doing things contrary to our interests, then we must act. The county commission is comprised of 7 people. All 7 of them today are Democrats. I think there needs to be some diversity amongst that commission, don't you think? The county is in debt. Most people don't know this. The county's in debt to the tune of $2.5 billion. Consider the most successful county in North Carolina. Arguably one of the most successful counties in the nation is in debt. That debt costs us, the citizens, $300 million every year. That means on January 1, the cost to service that debt is accounted for first and foremost. You know what I want to do along with other patriots that are running alongside of me? We want to pay off our debt, and we want to reallocate those $300 million for the things you want and want to see in Wake County. We want to use that money for the things the citizens say are important to them. Now, there's a small lesson in history. I'll make it very quick. The North Carolina legislature was run and controlled by Democrats for many years. Does anybody know for how long Democrats controlled the North Carolina legislature? 112 years. In 2010, the Republicans gained majority control. In 2011, the state has a rainy day fund, a reserve fund. $4 million was in that fund in 2011. Only $4 million. Because of a Republican and a fiscally responsible way of governing, and thanks to McCrory and the leadership in the Republican-led legislature, come March 2020, when the pandemic hit, we had over $1 billion in that fund. That's what effective leadership can do, and I assure you, we can do the same for the county. Now we see the leadership turning their backs on the things that we are concerned by, public safety being one of them. While they're spending our money and the media is getting us to focus off of things that are important to us, crime rate is increasing in our communities. Quality of life is decreasing. The cost of living is going up. There are less and less people that can afford to live in Wake County. I don't want that. I want everyone to be able to afford to live here, open up their businesses here, and raise their families here. My daughter, who's 8, standing right there, Laura, I want her and all of our children to feel good at raising their families here one day. I am committed to not letting Wake County become another tragic example of failed, once prosperous communities, but bad leadership, ineffective policies have ruined them for the people. And I'm not going to let that happen to Wake County. Seeing all of you remind me why I'm here and why I'm running. I thank you for the opportunity. It's still a privilege for me to run and represent you. I assure you we will represent all of the citizens of Wake County. I can assure you that we will not let you down if given the opportunity. I want to conclude by saying our nation was built with a philosophy on government of the people, by the people. So I want to urge all of you to get involved. Those of you who have never run for office, I want you to be encouraged to run for office. It is possible to run and win against all kinds of odds. Thank you, sir. I am here to serve. I am no politician. I'm a servant to you, the people. And I know this as God is my witness. Our tomorrow will be better than today if we work together and stand in unity. A nation, a United States led by its united citizens. Thank you and God bless.